You know, there's a moment that comes for many of us later in life, a quiet realization that time is precious, and the world is still full of places we've yet to see. Maybe you've spent years dreaming of traveling but kept putting it off, waiting for the right time or the perfect companion. Or perhaps you've always been the dependable one, the planner, the caregiver, the one who made sure everyone else was taken care of. But here's something I've learned. There's a special kind of magic that happens when you decide to finally take that trip, just for you. Now, I know what some folks might say, traveling alone at my age? Isn't that risky? What if something goes wrong? And those concerns are valid, but here's the truth. With a little preparation and the right mindset, solo travel after 70 can be one of the most empowering, joyful experiences of your life. It's not just about seeing new places, it's about rediscovering yourself, your courage, your curiosity, your ability to embrace adventure on your own terms. So today, we're going to talk about how to make solo travel not just possible but thrilling after 70. We'll cover everything from choosing the right destination to packing light, without sacrificing comfort, and most importantly, how to quiet those nagging doubts and step into the freedom you've earned. Let's start with the first big step. 1. Redefining what safety means. One of the biggest worries I hear is it safe to travel alone at my age? And I get it. The world can feel unpredictable. But here's the thing. Safe doesn't mean staying home where it's familiar. It means being smart about where and how you go. For example, consider starting with destinations known for being senior-friendly. Places like Switzerland, Japan, or even certain U.S. national parks have excellent infrastructure, clean public transportation, and a culture of respect for older travelers. Cruises are another fantastic option. Everything's taken care of, and you'll meet fellow travelers without even trying. The key is to research ahead. Look up neighborhoods with walkable streets, check hospital locations, and read reviews from other seniors. And here's a pro tip. Many hotels and tour companies now offer solo traveler packages with built-in support, so you're never truly alone unless you want to be. 2. The art of packing light without the stress. Remember the days of lugging giant suitcases through airports? Yeah, let's leave those in the past. Packing light isn't about depriving yourself. It's about making the journey easier on your body and mind. Start with a sturdy, wheeled carry-on. Trust me, your back will thank you. Focus on versatile clothing, neutral colors, layers, and wrinkle-resistant fabrics. Roll your clothes instead of folding. It saves space and minimizes creases. And don't forget the just-in-case essentials. A small first aid kit, copies of important documents, stored separately from the originals, and a portable phone charger. But here's the real secret. You don't have to pack for every possibility. If you forget something, you can buy it there. This isn't about perfection, it's about freedom. The lighter your bag, the lighter your spirit feels. 3. Embracing the slow travel mindset. This might be the most liberating lesson of all. You don't have to rush. Solo travel isn't about checking off every tourist hotspot. It's about savoring the moments that speak to you. Maybe that means spending an extra hour at a cafe, watching the world go by. Or taking a midday nap so you're refreshed for an evening stroll. Schedule downtime, choose 1 or 2 activities per day, and give yourself permission to change plans. That's the beauty of traveling alone. No one's itinerary to follow but your own. Now, I know this might feel like a lot to consider, but here's what I want you to remember. Every great adventure begins with a single step. And the next step? Well, that's where the real fun begins. There's something truly remarkable about stepping off a plane in a new city, knowing the days ahead are entirely yours to shape. No compromises, no hurry, just the quiet thrill of possibility. Maybe you're picturing yourself sipping espresso at a Parisian cafe, or watching the sunset over the Grand Canyon, or finally visiting that ancestral village you've heard stories about all your life. Whatever your dream destination, the journey there is half the adventure, and I'm here to tell you it's easier than you think. Last time, we talked about choosing safe destinations, packing light, and embracing slow travel. Today, let's tackle the practicalities that keep many would-be travelers hesitating, the how-tos that turn anxiety into confidence. Because here's the truth, the world is far more accommodating than we sometimes give it credit for, especially when you know these simple tricks. For navigating airports like a pro. Let's be honest, airports can feel overwhelming at any age. But with a few smart strategies, you'll move through them with ease. First, always arrive early. Give yourself at least 2 hours for domestic flights, 3 for international. This isn't just about avoiding stress, it's about giving yourself time to rest between gates. Many airports now offer senior-friendly services, like golf cart escorts or priority lanes. Don't be shy about asking for assistance, you've earned it. When booking flights, aim for direct routes when possible. If you must connect, choose longer layovers, 90 minutes minimum, to account for slower walking or unexpected delays. And here's a game changer. Wear slip-on shoes and keep medications in an easily accessible pouch. That way, security checks become a breeze rather than a hassle. 5. The unexpected joy of solo dining. I'd feel awkward eating alone. This is one of the most common fears I hear, and I understand it completely. But here's what seasoned solo travelers know: dining by yourself isn't lonely, it's an opportunity. Start with breakfast at your hotel. It's low pressure and a great way to plan your day. For lunch, try cafe counters or outdoor tables where you can people watch. By dinner, you might feel ready for a quiet restaurant corner with a good book. Many chefs actually love solo diners. They'll often send out complimentary treats. If you're nervous, bring a journal or strike up a conversation with servers. You'd be surprised how many connections start with, "What's your favorite dish here?" 6. Making connections without tour groups. You don't need a bus full of tourists to meet people. Some of the richest travel moments happen in small, unexpected exchanges. Stay at B&Bs or small inns where owners love sharing local tips. Join free walking tours. Just tip the guide. They're perfect for meeting fellow travelers. Visit libraries or community centers. Many towns host cultural events where locals welcome visitors. Learn a few phrases in the local language. Even a poorly pronounced "thank you" often sparks smiles and conversations. Remember, solitude and loneliness aren't the same. Solo travel gives you the freedom to engage or retreat exactly as you wish. Now, if you're thinking, "This sounds wonderful, but what about health concerns or emergencies?" Well, that's exactly where we're headed next. Because with a little preparation, you can handle anything with confidence. There comes a moment in every solo traveler's journey, perhaps when you're watching the sun dip below a foreign horizon or sharing a laugh with a stranger over a misunderstood menu item, when you realize something profound. This is what living feels like. Not the routines we fall into over decades, not the roles we play for others, but the pure, unfiltered joy of discovering the world, and yourself, anew. In our last conversation, we covered navigating airports, the art of solo dining, and making meaningful connections on the road. Today, let's address the final pieces of the puzzle, the practical safeguards and the beautiful mindset shifts that transform solo travel from a dream into a reality. Because the truth is, the only thing standing between you and the adventure of a lifetime is a little preparation, and the courage to say, "Why not me?" 7. Health prep, traveling smart without the worry. It's natural to think, what if I get sick far from home? But here's the good news. With today's resources, you can travel with the same peace of mind you have at home, maybe even more. Start by visiting your doctor a month before your trip. Ask about vaccinations, e.g., flu shots, COVID boosters, or destination-specific needs. A small medical kit with basics like pain relievers, bandages, and any prescriptions. Carry extras in their original bottles. A brief health summary listing conditions, medications, and allergies. Keep one copy with you and email another to yourself. Tech can be your safety net too. Apps like TravelSafe list English-speaking doctors worldwide, and many smartwatches now have fall detection. For ultimate reassurance, consider travel insurance with medical coverage. It's often affordable and covers everything from lost luggage to emergency evacuations. 8. Handling emergencies. The confidence to stay calm. Let's talk about the what-ifs we all fear. A missed train, a lost passport, or an unexpected ache. The secret isn't avoiding mishaps, it's knowing you can handle them. Lost documents? Keep digital scans in your email and a physical copy in your hotel safe. Most embassies can issue emergency passports within days. Missed connection? Airlines are required to rebook you. Just ask politely at the counter. Feeling overwhelmed? Retreat to your hotel. A quiet afternoon with room service can reset your entire trip. Remember, challenges become stories you'll laugh about later. I once spent 2 hours pantomiming allergy to a Tokyo pharmacist. Now it's one of my favorite travel tales. 9. The liberating mindset. Why solo travel changes you. Here's the unexpected gift of traveling alone later in life. It reminds you of strengths you forgot you had. Every time you navigate a subway map in another language, say yes to an invitation from a fellow traveler. Sit contentedly with your thoughts in a Venetian piazza. You're not just seeing the world, you're reclaiming your independence, curiosity, and resilience. The final thought. If you're still hesitating, ask yourself, when was the last time I did something just for me? Not as a parent, grandparent, or caregiver, but as the vibrant, capable person you've always been. The years ahead are too precious to spend wondering, what if? So start small, maybe a weekend in a nearby city, and see how it feels. Share your plans in the comments. I'd love to hear where you're dreaming of going. And if this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more inspiration on living boldly at any age. Because the world isn't just for the young, it's for anyone brave enough to say, I'm still discovering myself. Here's to your next adventure, and to all the joy that awaits when you dare to go solo.